But first, we're a little over 12 hours until folks start organizing for the Nevada caucuses, and it looks like Democrats could be facing a repeat of the fiasco we saw in Iowa 2 weeks back, if you can believe it. Experts are warning of potential technical snafus. Now, the DNC already voided 1,000 early votes. And party chair Tom Perez, he told the AP he won't commit to same-day election results. Are we a third world country? We can't announce the election results the night of the election? I guess do we have not computers anymore? I guess not. Hand counting. But the counting chaos is besides the point now. The real question of the Nevada caucuses is this: do they even matter? Bernie is sure to win tomorrow, and after that, the order of finishes don't make that much of a difference. And I feel confident declaring tonight that this race is shaping up to be a two-man show. Sanders versus Bloomberg, despite that horrific debate performance Wednesday night. Now, as the saying goes, follow the money. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that Pete Buttigieg and Joe Biden have not invested in any ads in the crucial Super Tuesday states, while Amy Klobuchar and Elizabeth Warren combined have put in less than $2 million into Super Tuesday ads. That's nothing. It's like grocery store circulars. In other words, they're just running out of cash, running out of money, running out of time. Which Bernie, through his grassroots army, and Bloomie, through his own personal finances, they have the money in spades. Now, on top of fundraising, though, the biggest tell for who the frontrunner sees as his real threat is whom they attack. Now, Bernie will use his Sunday 60 Minutes interview to take direct aim now at one person, and one person only, Mike Bloomberg.
I think it's quite likely that Trump will chew him up and spit him out.
If you were worried about him before, are you less worried now after having that debate?
I am worried about an unprecedented amount of money being spent on a campaign. And, we've never seen anything like this in American history.
For Bloomberg, well, the feeling of antipathy is mutual.
I worry that we may very well be on the way to nominating somebody who cannot win in November. And if we choose a candidate who appeals to a small base like Senator Sanders, it will be a fatal error.
Well, after Nevada, the Democrat primary race moves to South Carolina. Now, that state was supposed to be Joe Biden's firewall. But as Biden's lead shrinks in the Palmetto State, Bloomberg is reportedly telling his rich friends to stop giving money to Biden's campaign and just slowly let the patient bleed out. Well, South Carolina could end up being Uncle Joe's last stand. That is, if he even makes it there.